Hello, good evening, and welcome to Content Place. My name is Kelly, and I'll be taking you on a Canva design class today. This is the image on your Telegram. So I'm creating this first one and this second image for today's class. Okay, it's been quite a busy day for me, and I've not been able to record videos. So this one and this is what I'm creating for today's class. So right now I'm moving straight to Canva, so you see how I create from scratch. Okay, so I'm right now on Canva. So the first thing I need to do here is I'm clicking on my plus. So I'm going to go to illustration. I need to put the lines. I type lines on my illustration. I'll pick this. Okay, so I'll elongate, stretch it out so it will get to what I want, and then I'll turn it. Okay. Okay, I'm taking it to the edge, moving it down to cover both. Okay, no, okay, I think I like the way it's looking, so I'll change the color to green, which is what it was before. I'll still elongate it. Still remain. Okay, so I'll duplicate it and turn it. Okay, this is it. Okay, so the next one is I want to write text, what I wrote in the advert copy. So I'm going to right here, inserting my font. Okay. Okay, this is the font I want to use. So right here, create, sorry, need to be in block letters. Create 3D images. Okay. So this is it. So I can change it to whatever color I want. So I want to make this green, create 3D images. So this is it here. So I now added those 3D images and text. Okay, so let's do this. So I think I want them to be on the same page. Still with you, please. I'm still typing, please. Okay, so now I have them the same, so I can increase the text size. Okay, so I think I'm okay with this text size. So the next thing is for me to create that 3D image I created. Okay, no, let's imagine, let's say I want this to be a 3D text. So what I'll do is I'll click on this and I'll duplicate it first of all. If I duplicate it, I'll change this to the first one to black. Okay, so and the next I'll try and place this on top of it. Are we seeing this now? This is a 3D image. It's no longer the same. If I remove it, there's a difference. You can see. So let me duplicate this and now place this one here so that you can see the difference. I can place it in such a way that you will not even know it's a 3D image. You think it's the same thing. I'll place it accurately. Okay, you think it's one, but there's still a difference. You can see there's a difference between this and this. If I enlarge the font, before I place both of them together, you see it. Because if I want to do a 3D image, for you to be accurate with your measurements, you have to increase this onto whatever font that you want. If I want this font to be, if I want it to be bigger than 105 that it is here, I can increase it to this is 145. Then before I can now duplicate it, because if you don't increase this, if you duplicate without, if you duplicate with if you duplicate then and start increasing, it will take a longer process. So increase your font to whatever specific font that you want, then you can now duplicate it. When you duplicate it, you can now create, or click on duplicate, and now change the color. You will duplicate, then you change the color of the color of the one that you want. Okay, I want this to be on black, so I go back to this one, and then now I just take my time and I arrange it. Okay, if I want it to be more obvious, I can make it. Depending on what you want to create, you can see that there's a difference here now. Okay, this is different. You will not. Okay, let me. Okay, this is it. Let me duplicate this. Let me place this one so that you can see the striking resemblance. Maybe if I don't show you the striking resemblance, you won't understand. I can always shift it to whatever angle I want to create, whatever tree, how I want my 3D text. You can see the first 3D text and second 3D text are not the same thing because of the way I place them. So it's the placing that determines your 3D text. You can see the first, the second, and the third. This is the ordinary text. This is an embossed 3D text. You can see that there's a great difference. Like, you want it to be really specific. You want your audience to be captivated. They're wondering, how did I write this? This is more pronounced. They'll be thinking, how did you create this? It's just doubling your font, your whatever you've written, you double it and change the color. So it depends. I'm using black. Most time black goes, but depending on what I want to post. If I'm posting on I can also use, if my background is not white, I can use white as my first text and use black as my second. Depends on what I am creating per time. So just be creative with changing colors, your background colors, depending on what your background color and how you can change your color. But this is how you can do this. So I need to delete this so I can move this further. Before I move it now, I have to move it one after the other. So let's leave it here. Let's go. Let me do that of go to illustration and do that of the one that was in the second one that was in the advert, which is shapes. And I think it's this. Okay, so first of all, I have to reduce this. Okay, so sorry please, and I'll change the color. I'll duplicate. Let me change the color first. So let me do black first, then I'll duplicate it. This is it. I'll duplicate it, then I'll change this one to, let's say, okay, what was there before? Let's say pink. I'll change it. You can see this. So if I want to do another of this, I can come here, duplicate this one, come back here, place this, change this to purple. Okay, no, let me not even do another. Let me use another image so you can see another way I can do it, another shape. This is another shape. Let's go scroll down. I want to do with another shape. Okay, let's use this. I'll just reduce it. I'll come here. Okay, so I'll change the color first of all. After reducing to the shape you want, change the color. So let's do purple, and I'll duplicate, and I'll change the second color to pink. Okay, if I don't like what I have, I can go back and change this to white. And if I change it to white, because my background is a white background, I will not get to see a good canva of what I want. I'll just keep putting color till I get on the color that matches what I want. So I can change this to pink. Sorry, let me change this to purple, then pull the first one to black. Then I'll place it. Sorry. I'm trying to still place it. No, I want it to be give me an exact. So you'll be wondering how I did it, because it's just in the placement. So you can see this is a 3D. You'll be wondering how this went, but this is it. So if I click on back, so this is it. So I can write whatever text I want to write. If I want to write whatever text, I'll just come here, go to text, okay, enter text. I'll choose a particular font I want to use. Okay, I can use this, and I can write, okay, reviews. I can also import image. Okay, so you can see I've written the reviews. If the reviews I feel okay, it's not bold enough, I want it bold, I can change different colors. I can put white if I want it to white, if I can put black, depends on what you want to create per time. Okay, so black is better for me, so I'm putting black. So I might use white on the, if I come to duplicate this right up now to place it here, okay, and I'll need to reduce it now, because so you can go into this particular image here. Then I can change it to white, because it's a purple background, it will go with white. So I can change it to white and it will come out fine. Can you all see this now? Okay, I can also, these are all from illustration or from 3D, okay, from Canva. Okay, I forgot to do something, so that means I'll have to create another one to see how I was able to okay, decrease the transparency of the 3D of the Canva I used on the first image. So right now I'm going to create another one. So I'm going to save this. Okay, so instead of saving this, I thought, okay, let me just delete, since you've seen how I did this. So let me just delete this first one. Delete. So I need to move. I need to move this. Black here. Okay. So I need to place that canvas, so I'm going to do that. You watch me. Let me delete all this so that I can make it to be easier. Let me not confuse a lot of people. Okay. Let me just shrink this a bit for here. Okay, so I'll come to illustration and I'll search. This illustration is where you can search for anything you want on Canva. Canva has about over 1 million pictures, but a lot are also paid. You don't get them free. So if I just search for Canva, it will give me Canva. I can pick any one that I want. So I'm picking this first one, and I can change the color to yellow. I can change the color to green. I prefer using my brand color, which is green. So what I'll do is just reduce it, and I'll come here to place it. So what I do is I'll reduce the transparency. You can see when I'm on it, I clicked on it, it showed me the transparency is on 100. I'll reduce it to my transparency, which is 10, which is normally what I like using, so that even if I write on it, it doesn't get to disturb my text. So 10. You can see this, the way the transparency is. So I can come back to this and still do, I can place this one here now, duplicate it, change the color to, what color was it before, please? Was it green? I can place it, you can place this here. In case I won't want the 3D to be this way, you can see this was different. This is different from the first 3D. Okay, so I now want to write, create 3D image / text. Okay, then I want to put the swipe. I can always import image, okay, from my gallery. So this is how it was. So I'll come here, I'll reduce it. I want it to be here. Oh. So it's here. I've imported it, I've reduced it, I've placed it by the side, swipe. So I'm going to come to create text, and I'm going to write add text, and I'm going to write swipe, telling you that you can go to the next page. So I want the swipe to be tilted and close to the hand. So I've tilted it and I've written snap swipe. So I actually placed a picture of someone working on the system. Oh, was it this picture? I don't know, but let's use this. So I've reduced it and I decided to place it by this side. So you can see I'm importing different pictures from different parts and I'm placing it. Okay, I will use it and place it anywhere I want. So I'm showing you this is that, or you're using your system, you can create 3D text. You on your phone, you can create 3D text, you can create 3D image. You can swipe, and you can swipe and see more images of what I created. So this is the first video for today. The second video of today is still loading. Okay, when it loads, you get to your phone. But try this and see how you can create something similar to this for yourself or for your brand. Thank you.